I would like to be able to see the screen, please.
Oh, yeah. That would help.
That sure would. Just saying.
Listen, I am sometimes not the smartest.
Nah, you're plenty smart.
Alright. Mute. Alright. There we go. Now
Right.
we're just tripped.
Wonderful. Do you think you can turn the camera just a little bit to the right? Perfect. Thank you.
Alright.
Alright. It's consulate, right?
It is indeed consulate, so let us switch to maps. Perfect. Alright.
Right.
Alright, so there are some people loading in. We're still waiting on one player to load in. But I will start with the introductions. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Devise versus Sinful. This is a Masters game tonight. I am your host, Loopy, and my co-host, Tyler.
Good evening,
Say
everyone.
hello to, also known as Witch. Everyone.
Yes, recent name change.
And yes, recent name change. That is relevant. All right. So it will be on Consulate tonight. Very interesting map and pretty known to be Damage's least favorite map. Man, in game day every day it says Man of Culture when it gets banned, but tonight it did not. And so this is
Yeah, I'm sure T is currently crying his eyes out.
oh yeah, absolutely. So trying to Consulate. That is the map. I was trying to think of the map. The name of it. I knew what it was. I was trying to think of it. Whatever. Brain works weird. Consulate, interesting map. 3 floors. Roaming is relevant on all of them. So roamer bans are pretty common. I have to say this. Obligatory. Beach, wish keeping you in mind. There will be a hard breacher band. Shout out. Miss you.
How funny if it would be if there was a hard feature ban now.
Oh yeah, no.
Beach
Now
isn't
that
even
Beach is in
here.
here, there's gonna be one. There's gonna be one, and I'm gonna tag him in chat. Be like, Beach, there was a hard breacher ban.
Oh, I'm sure.
Jackal, All right, so that is defenders banning out the Jackal. Makes sense. That says to me that there will be at least some roaming presence. So I am excited to see that.
As am I. Now, what's next?
The defender. Blackbeard, also actually a very common ban on Consulate. Some of those windows Blackbeard is able to sit on, like upside down repel, especially all the new repelling changes they've made. You know, no accidental like unrepelling, super nice, etc., etc. So things like that. Blackbeard, very common, very powerful, good ban. Defensive bans, we're probably going to see an Echo or something of the sort. Valkyrie, we will not see any of the Navy SEALs here tonight. Not a single one.
Real shame.
They have been taken out. The cameras being very powerful outside, especially on a map like Consulate, that there's just so many places you can put them. Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense indeed. And finally, Maestro being banned out, even after losing his ACOG, still considered a high enough threat by the defenders to just they weren't going to play him, so they decided they weren't going to play him, and so they just said, "Why deal with him? If we're not going to play him, why deal with him?"
I can definitely understand, and that even without the ACOG, the 81 bullets of the Elder and his gadget. Gadget's like a usefulness of being both small damage and info. It's just really hard to deal with.
Plant denial as well. Can't forget the plant denial.
Of course.
On attack, we accidental Lachanka pick, but that's on defense. On attack, we have Zofia, Thermite, Ash, Nomad, Thatcher, Vigil, Legion, Mute, Jaeger, and Tachanka will be switching to the Smoke. Ash will be switching to the Buck. So we just have to see how this goes.
We shall. My thing is glitching out just a little bit, but we're good now.
We're good. So once again, no hard breach ban. Sadly, Beach. I apologize. I tried.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Let's see. We do have the top floor, probably the most common site on this map. Makes a lot of sense. It is very hard to go up. There's only a few ways up. Really just two staircases.
Attackers
Well, three staircases. You have the main staircase as well. I forgot it. I miscounted. West windows are not going to be as big of a problem with that Blackbeard ban. No Blackbeard to sit on those windows or these balcony windows or any of the sort. Admin. We do see admin takes a lot, so I am kind of curious to see what kind of attack we'll see.
5 seconds to insertion.
This wall being opened up.
Attackers are moving to
Ooh,
defuse
sorry,
the
everyone.
bomb.
This wall being opened up. A lot of times it's reinforced, so that's an interesting choice. And and that will be a spawn peak being dealt with. That is a vigil off the board. I'm still checking out uniforms, making sure there's nothing illegal going on. And already one dead. And it looks like it will be an admin take. Buck looking at yellow stairs. Does look like that. I did see some blood, so it looks like that might be where... Yes, that is where the vigil died. Fortunate for him. That's what you get for spawn, I guess. We do have both a Mozzie drone and Jaeger inside of admin. Jaeger is being droned out. Let's get the drone. Using that pillar as hard cover.
Attackers located a bomb.
Good work, no. He knows they're there, and he gets flashed.
He is Zofia, and yeah. This is an interesting... Oh, and a beautiful bag! Beautiful bag by Scrub.
Through the wall.
That is the admin holes being taken care of. Mozzie fighting in lobby. C4 missed. I don't really know what he was going for. And he will be caught on the rotation, and that is the Mozzie down by the Buck, and Scrub gets his third kill of the round, leaving it in a 1v4. Scrub does fall. Now in 1v3, and it does not matter. But the Nomad gets the kill, and that will be attack winning round 1.
Real nice Nice attack there from Devise.
Beautiful attack. They got the spawn peeker, which was just a free kill for the attackers. That's sort of how spawn peeking works. You either get nothing, you die, or you get something. And if you win or lose the spawn peek, that can heavily dictate the round. So we probably won't see another spawn peek, I would imagine. We are now going to the basement, however, and we will see a Mira coming out who did escape the bans this time around. Legion will 6 on to... IQ will 6 to someone else as well. So Legion for Ella and IQ for Nomad. Still worried about those roamers. Still worried about those roamers.
Oh, I'm sure, especially with Jackal off the field.
Absolutely. No
Attackers
gridlock,
need
though,
to
yet
locate
coming
and
out.
defuse bombs.
Was it no gridlock? I didn't see that.
No, that's it. Yeah, there is no gridlock. We have a Mozzie.
Attackers have located a
One
bomb.
One of approximately 1/4
One of the
Australians.
Australians. Bomb located
Yeah,
by
right.
attackers.
Uniforms look fine. I'm just curious on how. We do have. Usually this mirror is in the middle, which is interesting. So I'm assuming we'll see a double mirror on both this and yep, and we will see the second one
10
on
seconds
here.
left before insertion.
So they are going to do like a double mirror into both sites. So one mirror into
5
both
seconds
sites.
to insertion. Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Does look like they are not going to spawn. It doesn't look like they're going to spawn peek this time around, which is probably the smart play.
I would have to agree. It's sort of the thing that kind of
Still doing a
wastes
little.
one.
Yeah, you don't really go for it multiple times. Bandit watching his bandits.
Tossing EMP grenade.
That is the second EMP going out. And the thermite is nowhere near the wall. But that will be the first pick onto the Ella. That is by Remy on the, let's see, top floor. Jaeger is still up top. Did he get thrown out? I can't tell if the attackers know he's there. Doesn't look like he's there. And Jaeger will get the drop on Remy, but he does take a lot of damage, and he will not win the second gunfight. That is won by Scrub, but Thatcher now the one low on health. Wall is completely opened up.
Fuck, making use of his destructibility.
Oh! Beautiful shot behind the mirror. That is the mirror down. That is a huge pick. They now have control of sight. They can go for a plant. It is now a 1v2 plant going down, and he is not on site, but the pings are good. Trying to get some kills through the floor. Trying to move around. They're not planting anymore. Trying to find a safe place to plant. Plant is going down. Can't see it though. There it is.
Activating diffuser.
Sprays. No, one Nomad knocks him down. They know his position. He rotates a spiral. And it looks like Thermite does get the kill. Good play by Devise. They're just looking for the right place to plant, not wanting to plant somewhere they can get shot through the floor. In general, it's you know, really good. Good attack. Good attack. Very good attack.
Indeed. Hopefully we can get it Sinful to get a bit of a comeback now.
Yeah,
2 losses.
I mean they do need to turn around. Obviously, you never want to go into any type of split down. 4-2 is sort of where you want to be. That's sort of where you always want to be on a split. So that would mean winning the next 4 rounds for Sinful. We are going back to the console office. We are bringing a Smoke Legion. I think Doc is the only new character to that roster on that site. Hopefully this time whoever we won't see anyone die to a spawn peak. It's the only thing I can hope for.
Hopefully not. Hopefully the harmlessness does not come out and we see Doc actually being used to its fullest potential.
Absolutely, because Doc with both that ACOG and those 3 stims can be a force to be reckoned with on a defending team. You know, low health roamer that's doing a lot of damage can, you know, get a boost and go back out is a great thing, or just get back to site and stay in site, just a little bit healthier, or put him in admin, which also makes sense. You know, takes a little damage, can stim up, continue to fighting.
Attackers must locate
This position
and defuse a
in the
bomb.
corner here is actually an extremely safe position, and you can't. It's not the easiest place to nade out because you are off the ground. You're not on the direct wood. Doc does look like he's trying to
Drone is ready to
push an early pick, but not a true spawn peak. But it does look like he's trying to get an early pick.
Going flashbang.
And even if he doesn't get the kill, well, that's still time wasted against the attackers.
Oh, absolutely. Mozzie does fall back. He was inside with Doc, but Mozzie does fall back now. Oh, beautiful shot by Deadshot. Did not know that the Doc was in there. They only thought the Mozzie was the only one in the
Attackers drop the bomb diffuser.
Oh, that will be 2 for Deadshot. This could be the turnaround. And the 3rd will fall to Deadshot.
Oh my
They're trying
God.
so hard, and he still has all of his sims. He will be able to heal back to full. That is a really good use of his utility, as we talked about. Just able to get those 3 kills and still be at full health, despite taking the amount of damage he did. Diffuser is down also. They don't know that, but Diffuser is down outside. They do fight back with 1. They fight back with 2! Remy also putting in a ton of work for his team. But Legion will get 1 on Buck. He is not down. He is down but not out. It does not look like he's in any position to be revived. That is 3 for Remy.
Ooh.
Anything friendly.
1 member on each team so far has all of the kills. All 6 kills from this round are on the backs of 2 players. Doc still is up in admin. Diffuser is still not in the hand of any of the attackers. Sophia will go pick it up, but both the attackers are low on health, and both defenders are full.
It's going to be a hard
Sprays
push
does know
from
that there's 1 on. Beautiful grenade by the Buck, taking out Sprays. All up to Doc. Doc must ace. That is 4! And
15 seconds left.
time advantage on the side of the defenders. No concussion.
Is located. 5 seconds left.
And it will be Devise winning with his seconds left. Devise Remy getting 4. Deadshot putting 4 on his back that round and just couldn't get the ace. Just couldn't get the ace. What a grenade by Buck, turning that nearly impossible situation into a win for his team. The Buck with the nade, killing the Mozzie, allowing the Zofia to just clean up the last one. I actually don't even think that grenade was intended for Sprays. I think he was trying to get rid of the barbed wire. That was just unfortunate. I had no idea that he was there. Just lucky grenade. Buck looked a little bit shocked by the way I could see from the playing. They were like, oh wow, I got a kill. What a round. What a round. Whoa. That will be 3-0 for Devise. That round looked like it was easily in Sinful's hands and just was snatched by Devise. Specifically Devise Remy with those 4 kills.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Snap.
Once more, we'll attempt the top floor hold. This is now the third time they've gone to this site. Not the third time, sorry. I can't. Yeah, no, this is the third time. I'm right. Never mind, I can't. It's always something. No Doc this time around. This time around, we're going with the Ella? Yes, the Ella. I'm not sure if I agree with that, considering the Doc worked so well last time inside of admin.
5 seconds to insertion.
Yeah, I feel like Doc would just in
Attackers
general
are
would be
moving
better
to
because of
defuse
just
the
how
bomb.
well. Just the whole.
Swapping!
That first spawn peek, it does look like Devise is taking no risks. Despite Sinful not attempting it again.
Claymore mine up. It's active, ready to engage. Reloading, cover me!
There is one roaming on the bottom floor, but it does not look like they have found him yet.
Drones activated.
I mean, I feel like if he plays that right,
Yeah.
then he might be able to flank them.
Oh, absolutely, and it does look like Jaeger is going to try to go for his push now. It's a little early. It's only a minute into the round. I don't know if I would have... Yeah, a lot of them are still outside. Oh, the siege timing! Oh, siege timing. And that will be a second one for Remy. Oh my...
Remy is putting in the
Oh
work.
my...
Angle located. Second floor.
That is, and now it is a 1v5 for Ella, and it will be Remy taking him out. Flawless round by the attackers. 3 from Remy, 2 from Moneybags. Very fast. Very fast. They took a little bit to get into the building, but the moment they were in, it was just a cleanup. And just unfortunate siege timing. We all know it. You can hold an angle for 2 minutes and 59 seconds, but that but the 1 second you look away, that's when they peak. It's the worst feeling on the planet. It happens sometimes. We will finally be giving up on the top floor, and we will be going to Cafeteria Garage for the second time. This time we have both a Kaid and a Bandit. Maybe trying to make sure that those walls get closed. Devise bringing a Habana this time, maybe predicting the bottom floor. Devise looked and said, no, there's no way they're gonna go top floor again. And they were correct. It does appear. Habana being able to get those hatches open, whereas Thermite gonna be able to open up the wall, and we do still have the Thatcher for getting rid of both Kaids and Bandits.
And of course, we have
Attackers
buff
need to
and soft
locate and
off wall
defuse as many
destruction.
bombs as they can.
So this is just going to be
Absolutely.
no walls left.
No walls left, no floor left.
Attackers
Because,
have discovered
Buck
the
gets
location
inside
of a
piano
bomb.
here and just messes up the floor. Connector, all of those angles are just ripe for looking through and keeping. And
Bomb located.
hopefully
by
it'll be a good
attackers.
harvest. Here, Buck, be looking for a good harvest. I don't know when Buck became a farmer, but he's a farmer now.
You know what? I'm with it. I can see him living a peaceful life.
10 seconds to insertion.
Not
Man,
retired.
just talent. Yeah, just talent.
5 seconds left.
I am curious to see,
Attackers are heading out
and we
to
do have the
the
we do have the DMR, but do we have the ACOG? We do not have the ACOG, and it will be a spawn peak, but this time it will work. Kick 6 gets down Turtle. That is the Buck off the floor that we talked about, opening up the floor. Those top angles no longer going to become a problem. That's a great pick
You can stop worrying about
on the side of defense.
My Discord is having a bit of a problem, but I have the stream open so I can watch it with a bit of delay.
Bandit trying to hold this tight angle, trying to get someone
Claymore mine
going in.
deployed.
Claymore going down. Trying to... They are trying... It does look like they are trying to hunt this Vigil. Ooh. Claymore went off, but no one was there. Sounded like. And that will be Moneybags taking out the Vigil. But that is only a minute off the ground. That's not that. It's not super long, but ooh, through the floor. Sprays gets. That is the Nomad down. Don't know how many different gadgets get down, but I know he had at least one. Those bars, I swear, are magnets, just absorbing Kaid's shells. Thatcher a little bit more wary though. Remy, who has been doing amazing work for his team on the Habana this round.
Especially with Habana's AR. Thing is nasty.
The thing is a beautiful weapon. Oh, he does see the bandit! Bandit looked away, trying to hide from the flashbang, and it is a beautiful kill. They're getting the wall open, but there's only a minute left. 3 attackers, 2 defenders. Upstairs now. Does hear the Nomad. Curious to see what his plan is. Oh! It looks like they both were scared. Plant is going down in front of the white van. Doesn't look like they don't know about it.
Attackers activating diffuser.
No, they don't. Diffuser doesn't get planted, and this is a very hard retake. The site is so hard to retake. With no ACOGs at their disposal, I don't know if they can win this.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser.
Attackers
are protected.
1v2, diffuser down, only about 20 seconds on the clock, doesn't matter.
And
Attackers win, round 5.
once again, Devise takes another win.
5-0. This is definitely not where I want to be if I am Sinful.
Sinful's
They don't really
definitely
have
gotta
much
get the
opportunity
momentum
left.
back.
If they want to win all 3 points, if they want to win all 3 points, they have to win the next 7 rounds unanswered. They have to reverse 7-0 sweep them.
And as difficult as that can be, Siege can definitely allow that. We really need to like.
Oh, it has happened in the past. Don't get me wrong.
It definitely has.
But it is not commonplace. And honestly, I'm not a praying person, but I feel like it would take divine intervention at this point for them to win.
You know, maybe all their sinful sinning has garnered the support of some evil
Attackers
power.
need to locate and defuse as many
Help them
bombs
in their
as
own
they can.
need. I mean,
Once
you don't know.
again, go into the top 4, but this time we do have a Goyo to not get 6 picked off. I am curious. Did they bring? And once again, bring in the DMR. I don't care. It's a DMR. I have had people say to me, "It's a chicken. It's a DMR." I don't care.
It functions like a DMR. This one I will definitely agree with you. It functions like too much like a DMR. Like,
It's a
no
beautiful
shotgun.
DMR.
10 seconds left before
No shotgun should
insertion.
be able to pick people's heads off at like 100 yards.
5 seconds
Oh,
left
how you
before
doing
insertion.
there, Pulse?
Just
Hiding on
Attackers'
your phone?
objective is
Y'all
to
got
locate
games
a
on your
bomb and
phone?
defuse it.
sit in the corner. Don't talk to him. He angry.
We still have 2 Vulcan shields left. I am kind of curious of where they will be held.
One right there. Interesting.
I'm assuming that one's more for shooting and then letting the fire be like a little bit of like AoE denial. I'm assuming.
I can see
We do
it.
actually have an Ashe this time, by the way.
Bomb located by attackers.
First time seeing her.
Oh!
Ooh.
Doesn't matter. She's gone now.
It didn't take long.
Throwing stun grenade.
People like not want to deal with that at all.
Remy back on the Habana again. Probably not expecting them to go top 4. But to be fair, I feel like their top 4 defense was at least closer that one round than their downstairs defense was. Jaeger taking out 2 drones and getting away with his life. Good destruction of utility. Now back on site. Let's check in with this Pulse, see what he's doing. He's truly just kind of biding his time. Looks like he looks like he's going to be a last-second plant tonight. Plant's going down!
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
C4! Ooh, that is the Goyo C4 down. And he will be taken out by the Goyo DMR. This round looked definitively in Sinful's hands. Who's outside? And no one.
Who's out?
All right.
What?
Devise will fight back with one, but doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. All on to Remy. I think he did get the one kill this round. Yep, that is it. Remy has to ace here to win the round for his team and secure 1 point. Now remember, it will confirm the 1 point, but it is not a make or break round, and it does not matter. Defenders will win the last round of their defense. Sinful taking one round home in the first half.
You know, maybe I did call it. Maybe they can just say, you know what, don't worry about the last round, and they just keep it up, and switch the momentum back.
Exactly, it's all about momentum.
Just get themselves into a good rhythm and just keep that at least for a little bit while longer, just to stay in the game.
Absolutely. Echo coming out on the very first defense round from Devise. We haven't seen him at all today. Top floor defense. A lot of Nomad on the board. Twitch to Thatcher. That makes sense. That switch makes a lot of sense. No switching on the side of defense. Jaeger, Echo, Mozzie, Legion. Didn't catch the rest of them.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see. So Jaeger, and then Zofia, Thermite, Thatcher, IQ, and Nomad. That one, I don't know why I went brain dead there for a minute. Very similar hold so far between the two teams. Mozzie opening up a slightly different hole in the wall than Sinful did. Both teams opting to open up these two walls. Oh no, Devise is opening up they're opening up 1 and 3 and leaving 2 closed, whereas Sinful was opening 1 and 2 and kept 3 closed. As well as this little corner reinforcement here. Interesting. Indeed.
I'm guessing they're gonna go for the long haul and not focus on kills and more focus on fighting at the time.
I would agree with that. Does seem that's the way that they are doing things. A lot of site pressure, but not a lot of admin pressure. Doesn't look like. Never mind. As I said, Legion is absolutely indeed in. I'm hitting the wrong button. Come on, Lucy. Use those thumbs.
Them opposable thumbs.
Admin is given up. Sort of the moment that they pressured admin, there was a quick fallback by the Legion. Jaeger is holding an angle. No, he will fall off the angle.
Building concussion!
And that will be a good pick by Sprays. Ooh, almost catches the Jaeger as well. But that is Legion down. Mozzie playing the shield in that hallway. I'm pretty sure there is a shield there. Yes, there is. Oh, we were? Okay, I think I know where to turn my.
A bomb has been located.
Interesting. I think I know. Yeah, they did. Interesting thermite in general. Good angle to hold the site. Gonna put down a flank drone, it looks like. No. Devise Remy will fight back. That is the Zofia falling. Remy trying to open up some windows maybe for a later run out. Thatcher gets one on the west windows. I was talking about those west windows before the game started. Very powerful set of angles on those windows if you play them correctly. Usually Blackbeard, but Blackbeard being banned, obviously you can't play there. And they do have attackers do have sight control, and Plant is starting to go down. Whew.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
And it is now 1v4 with the Echo. Echo was not able to stop. I'm assuming his drones were either not in place or were destroyed or something. But this is now 2 rounds in a row for Sinful. This is... Devise is still not able to get that last round to secure 1 point.
Come back. Let's get it.
This could be a crazy comeback.
Sinful seems to be much more comfortable on attack. I don't
We
even
have
know.
Doc coming out on Crypty, Trench Medic, Elite. I like that Elite. I know a lot of people don't. I like it. We will see
like
Kaid, and we will see the basement. We will see the garage being played after 1 loss. I do think Sinful switched sites after 1 loss, but then switched back, if my memory serves me
Attackers need to
correctly.
locate and defuse as many bombs
Yes,
as
I
they
believe
can.
so.
Now,
My-
let us
if
see.
my notes are correct.
Bomb
My
located
paper
by
would load.
attackers.
My paper would load.
Right. Max, you can't say that. You're an admin.
What did? Oh God, what did Mex say?
At least I'm pretty sure it's Coach Max and Dad.
Yep.
Make that ass flat for a Sinful comeback.
All right, Max.
10
Can't
seconds
be
left
saying
before
these things,
insertion.
man.
I think you can. and
5
just
seconds
did.
to go.
I mean, I guess. I'm not just arguing.
Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
I don't know.
Those wooden poles being real difficult. Feel that though.
Last stage.
I'm trying.
Can't wait for that new destructibility next season.
Watch the even more
Or is
broken.
that? Oh yeah, no, they're gonna mess it up somehow. They're gonna botch it. Ooh,
I mean, I don't hope they botch it.
Jammer ready.
Good angle.
interesting angle. Let's see if it works out for Crypty. No Mozzie this time around, except we do have a mute. Does look like it's been doing some work. I think we have seen a Nomad every single round.
Flank watch.
I'm changing back!
It's yeah, with the flank watch especially on a map like this with those I think it's 3 full staircases. I think it's 3 full staircases, like top to bottom, just being so influential, giving you the ability to move throughout the site. Wall is getting opened. We do still have Remy up top. Oh, someone's an admin. I don't know who it was. Oh, it was the IQ, and Remy will win the fight.
Swapping max.
I mean, he has been doing
Germans,
very well in this match.
Yeah,
This game.
14 kills.
I didn't even know it that high. My God.
Oh,
If these being sneaky.
bullet hole peaks. They're the furthest thing in the game. I swear.
Going a
It is
little sneaky.
3v5 in favor of the defender.
Prepping needle.
Oh. Doc does take 1 hit, but Doc will get tagged through the wall a little bit.
Thunder
But he
in.
is Doc, so
Out of here.
Loading mag!
doesn't
Yeah, but I don't
last
think he'll
long.
heal himself. Yeah.
No,
I
not
don't
for
think
that
he'll heal
much.
himself.
Not for that much.
Did heal the Kaid.
It was good. That I would heal on.
we do see him using one of his stims. Still has one stim in his pocket.
A bomb has been located.
We could, throw the dock on the attack team. It would be a lot of use right now. Oh.
Attacker's bomb
I don't
diffuser
know
has
how
been
they
dropped.
got that.
Ooh.
15 seconds to go.
And that is the last member of the team. It will be Zofia. She does not even get to withstand flawless round by the defense, securing 1 point for Devise. But now Devise can't play Cafeteria. They must go to some other site for 2 rounds.
Which, if the previous attack by Sinful has shown anything, is that they seem to be able to attack really well, just not on that site.
They did win that first attack pretty dominantly, and they will be going to the top floor again. Ying Lion, is this a rush? Is this a rush?
They might be. That would. I'm not too sure if I personally agree with that, but if they have the confidence, then go for it. If they really feel like they can get it, then I support it.
Vigil swapping to Ella, I think that's a very smart and wise decision. I think they looked at the Lion and Ying and were like, oh nah.
Attackers need to
Like
locate
you're
and defuse as
gonna
many
try and
bombs as
nip
they
that in the
can.
bud as soon as you can.
So I don't blame that Ella pick at all in the slightest.
Now,
Scoreboard.
Remy with the 14.
14 kills. He has double the second highest kills on his team, and almost double the second highest kills in the lobby. With Deadshot only having 8.
He's just having a really
10 seconds to insertion.
powerful game tonight.
It will be the Ella shotgun. Not as popular, with both the shotgun getting buffed and the shotgun getting nerfed and the SMG getting buffed. So a little bit of a more unusual pick nowadays. Admin control going to be forfeited, it looks like. Actually, I think the Mira might be holding admin. Yeah, there is a Mira looking into admin.
Bomb located by
Get this
attackers.
Mira. I every time it happens, I just don't. All you have to do is repel on this window, and you can get rid of it pretty easily, pretty much for free. Lion, wanting to be careful because you don't want to obviously lose Lion before he gets off any of his scans. One scan going out.
One.
Oh, that is the Ying down, but I do think she used 2 of her Candelas. And that is the Lion down. That was only 1 scan being used. This is not looking good at all for Sinful. Not at all.
This folks definitely
Okay.
feeling hurt with both the Ying and the Lion down, as well as the what was that?
That is the Nomad down, but I'm assuming her gadget, her utility was expended, but that is still a player off the field. A good player at that. That was Deadshot. Fighting back though, Ramirez gets 1. That is the Mira down.
They might bring the pain.
Zofia just
Attackers
on
have
these
located a
windows
bomb.
right now, trying to look for a pick. But it does not look like one going to be coming. Doc still holding the angle on the window.
Honestly, if I was Nomad, I feel like I would give up on that and try and move to a different position in a different way.
Zofia.
Yes, Sophia, that's what I mean. Look,
Oh my god, is this going to be like a overbuffed, like just run outside with the shotgun kind of play?
it might be.
Oh!
Defender is approaching a kill zone.
Gets Nomad.
Defender
Oh, and
is
so does
exposed.
Zofia is down, and that will be 7-2 Devise.
Silly rivalry.
Sister rivalry. Absolutely great game. Remy showing just how good he is with his weapons.
Doing some real dirty work.
We will get Remy in here for a quick interview. That's the word I'm looking for. Remember to include your audio, Remy.
Sir, cutie.
So, 7-2. GG's to you guys. First off,
Yep.
obviously. The first ban of the night was Jackal, and then I noticed that you guys brought Nomad. I think every round on both sides. Yeah. Do you think do you think you would have, if Jackal was on the board, would you have picked Jackal over her, or were you planning to use her from the beginning?
See, the way that we cleared, we didn't really think that a Jackal was necessary. So we were, regardless of what operators were going to be banned, we were always going to have a Nomad.
Unless, obviously, Nomad's banned.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. That would be tough.
It would be.
Tough. Another thing. That first defense round, you guys really seemed to have gotten picked apart. But then the next time that you played, obviously that last round that you guys just won, you had a strikingly different, dominant. You just had so much more control of the round. Was there something that went wrong that first defense, or was it maybe a bad strat, or sort of what happened?
So what had happened was, we knew that they were taking a very hard admin / console window hold. So somebody on the console window was just gonna hold rotates while everybody else pushed from admin. The thing is though, is that the backside take caught us off guard the first time, and we just kept giving bodies to them trying to contest it. And second time we brought it around, we just played off a sound of which way they were going. We heard people coming in from console, and then we just almost divided our team into two different halves. So one side would play towards admin, the other side would play towards yellow and console.
So good read, good adjustment. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's all of my questions. How about you, Tyler? Any questions?
Just two, not really questions, but just things I'd like to bring up. One being Max calling you, wanting a 1v1 with you. Just want to make sure that got to you real quick, delivering that message. And those 14-ish kills.
Yeah, 14 something kills.
Yeah. What about that? What you've been smoking?
I don't even know, dog. Keep it real. I got on 10 minutes before this game. I had 5 minutes of warm up.
Oh, you were popping.
Yeah, you were.
I was just feeling it.
That was.
But it was. I'm not gonna cap and be like I'm a god, but it was most of my teammates just feeding me information the whole time and just getting free kills.
Well, I think that's it. So once again, GG's. At this point, you should know the drill. 30 seconds. Yep. You can go for it.
I want to say shout out to my boy Home Shot. Shout out to Scrub and my team. Shout out to Org, Devise Gaming. Go look him up on IG and Twitter. Shout out to Crypty for not doing anything with this, with bans, and I was gone for a while. Appreciate that. And free my nigga Neuro.
All right.
Alright.
Good night, everyone. I was your host, Loopy, and my co-host, Witch, a.k.a. Tyler. And we will...
Yep.
Remy,
Good night.
you know what? Yeah, you casted your own game. You casted your own game. Congratulations.
I casted while playing.
Congratulations.